My name is Eric Andama. I come from Nakaseke district. I work with an organization called New Hope Uganda. I joined this organization in 2011 and I am a married man now with 4 children. Thank God for my wife that accepted me the way that I am. She's not disabled. Yeah, so I thank God for that. It was at the age of 3 years when my mother told me that I got polio. So I got my disability as a result of the polio fever. And then at that very age, I did not manage to survive losing one of my limbs, which is the left limb, the leg. So I got a paralysis which left my left leg permanently damaged, and so I couldn't walk. So that is how I started my life. I started my life going to school just like any other children, facing challenges of walking to school. I grew up in a village where I had to face the life that every child faces in the village. Walking long distances to school. My family was not that well to do. That is the time when UPE wasn't there, USE wasn't there. So there are times when I could be sent home just like any other child because I did not pay school fees. And so the other thing is that my name begins with the A. So whenever they would come with the register of sending children home, I would know I'm the first to get out. So I started nursery up to P7 in the village. Then somehow I went to town in Ibukoto, this side of Kampala. I stayed there for 1 year waiting for the person that had promised to send me to school, to take me to school, but he failed at some point. Then I went to the village again in Kayunga. So I spent there some 3 years from S2 up to senior 4. And so some of the things that I faced as challenges as a young person in school was segregation, you know. When they are doing their own things, you are looked at differently. You know, they look at you as though maybe they will catch your disability. And even growing up like a young man, you also want to talk with ladies. Sir, who are you to talk to me? So all those are some challenges that I went through growing up as a young man. Then also coming to the place of employment, those are some of the places that we get challenges as people living with disabilities. It is not easy for someone to employ you. The first thing they are looking at is your limitation, not the ability that you have. And so I went through that, but luckily I got people that understand me. I got my first employment in 2005. Then where I'm serving right now, I began in 2011 up to this time. I thank God that they accepted me in that places where I got someone that accepted me the way I am. And we got married, and so getting married, we got our children, and they are at school. They are going to a good school where I watch them. They are in a day school. I want to show them the love of a father that I did not get myself because of my disability. My father had several women, and so my mother was one of those that were left on their own. And so what helped me to overcome is, first of all, knowing Christ as my Lord and Savior. I knew that my physical body being the way it is not the issue, but the state of my heart is the most important issue. So when I came to know Christ, I knew that I am loved the way that I am, and I was created in His own image. So my encouragement to people that are out there and they feel down about themselves is that the way you look outside is not what matters. but the abilities that you have is what matters. So if God has given you the chance to go to school, use that and use the skills that you've attained there to become what God created you to be. And so it is not a mistake being with a disability. You just are a human just like anyone, just living with a special need. So we are all human, and no one should look down on you because you are having a special need or having a disability. So those are some of the things that I would encourage someone out there with. And then the other thing, if you want to support people living with disabilities, you shouldn't look at their limitations. Look at their abilities. So that is one of the things that I would encourage the employers out there and the people that associate with people living with disabilities. Don't look at their physical appearance. Look at what they can deliver at work, in any society. Look at what they can deliver. So some of the things that I would be wanting to get support with as a person living with disabilities is the support that I need every day. You know, there are many things that I cannot do just like any other person without a disability. So the support from the person that does not have disabilities is something that we need every day. And when there are some grants out there, people with disabilities would be on the first priority. So basically, that is what I can say about myself. I'm so happy and thrilled to be having a time with you.